Good morning, and welcome to an absolutely amazing open world style game. This is The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. This is not my first playthrough through this game, so I'm going to try and mix things up a little bit. I'm going to try and choose different dialogue options, and I'm going to really focus on being a complete and utter bastard. I'm going to pick all the bad choices. I tried to be the good guy last time, and some of the stuff turned out not as expected. You try to be nice, and you end up getting the person killed. So we're going to try and go the opposite way, and we're going to try and be just an asshole. Based on the lore and a lot of what the NPCs have said, they expect the Witchers to be just downright bastards. So that's what I'm going to call the series. This is the Bastard's Path, and we're going to go with new game. I don't want to continue. Click new game. Just the story, sword and story, blood and broken bones. You're a seasoned, demanding gamer. Let's go with blood and broken bones. Show tutorials. Yeah, let's leave the tutorials on. Simulate Witcher 2 save. No. Don't want to do that. So we're going to dive right into the story here. We're in the middle of a war. Nilfgaard and Radovich, or Redguard. So they're fighting over the northern territories. And I believe this is the third major battle, or the third, not major battle, but third major war. So, as you can tell already, this is an extremely bloody, over-the-top game. So, I'm going to be putting disclaimers on it. I'd like to be able to force age requirements, but I don't know if I can do that without having a, what is that called? A show created. I would like to be able to put this into its own show so I can put in the whatchamacallits, the censoring. Of course, I am not going to be censoring this at all, except for the nudity. All the language and violence and blood is going to be shown, but I will be probably blurring out or cutting out the nude scenes, because there are quite a few of them. So unfortunately, that's the one thing that YouTube is going to require, I believe. I know if I were to do this on Twitch, I would absolutely have to cut it out. I think I can kind of get away with it on YouTube, but I'm not going to push it. I've had a few issues pop up with some of my other series with music getting third-party claims, so I don't want to push my luck with all the nudity and stuff, but the violence and the crude language is going to stay in. So, okay, that was, what's her name? It's not Ciri, that's not the main goal of our quest, that's the other lady. But as you can tell, this game is looking absolutely fantastic, and I've got it set on the highest quality that I can. I really want to give you guys the best quality that this game has to offer, but unfortunately I'm not able to record in the full ultra mode 60 frames a second. I really wish that I could, but unfortunately, I need a better hard drive to do that. So I believe we're coming up on one of the nudity scenes that I was talking about. Oh yeah, her name is Yennefer. That's who the sorceress is that was riding the horse with the crystal raven. And this is kind of creepy. Yeah. So one of the cool features about this game is, as time goes by,
I don't find that amusing.
His beard will get longer and longer, and you can find a barber and actually shave it and start all over again. But yeah, probably gonna have to
amuse, but
blur
to
some
prod
of
you
this
to
out.
hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Look at all those scars.
So, later then.
See you later.
Just a see you later. Okay. And a goodbye. He's got bite marks on his neck. Wow. And magically she has clothes on. Alright. Still have the tutorial going on. I went ahead and clicked it to allow it. So here is our Witcher senses. Can investigate the room. We're looking for a key.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
So I already know what to do here. I've gone quite a bit through this game. I went to the
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
I went to the Isle of Skellig. That's as far as I got. But I'm not gonna kind of spoil it too much. What is this? Perfume.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Alright, get the key. I don't think we need to investigate anymore. Come on, let me run.
Shit.
Look at this.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
This is just amazing. Let's not do that. Look at those mountains and clouds. And when you get up close to the plants, they really, really are amazing. So, I can't run in here. That's annoying. I hate crawling, this crawling speed when walking around inside of buildings. Really wish I could sprint. Oops, I bumped the mouse. It's really, really sensitive. I just recently bought myself a, I believe a Naga? Or maybe one of the lower grade ones. It's not the one with the 10 buttons on it. It only has
fast
3 buttons on the side.
Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
But it does have the color changing icon on it, which is really cool. But it's extremely sensitive. Yeah, some of the plants do look like cardboard cutouts, and then
Guess
some
she
of them
prefers
look
practice to theory.
really good.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Yeah, after watching videos of this and playing it, even with the really low settings on my old computer, and then going back and watching videos of the first one, it was just like, oh my god, the difference is huge. We've spoiled her.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying
Yeah,
from the start,
the
Ciri
graphics of
needs
the
a
first
firm
one are
hand.
just
Been saying that true.
incredibly
You let her walk
far
all over you
behind.
just like the rest of us do.
Faces are triangles and
I
very
suppose I'm
blocky.
partly to blame, but this has to end now.
And
Killing
this castle
monsters is
just
not
doesn't
something
even
to
look
be taken
like
lightly.
anywhere near
Ciri must
what it
understand
does in
that
this one.
if she is to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Sorry for interrupting the story, but I'm assuming that a lot of you guys have already seen series like this before. Well, at least a few other Witcher series, and I'm really trying to do
Wrong.
something different.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
Yeah.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
So at this
Shall
point,
we
it's
run
kind
a
of hard
wolf?
to pick which is the ruder of the two answers, but I'll do my best. Later on, it's going to be easier.
Of course.
Some
Is
are
it
like a
Witcher
good
school or
answer
an
and
elven
a
bathhouse?
bad answer. So I'm going to try and pick all the bad answers. All right.
Maybe if you fall.
Oh, yeah. I remember how to do all this. Races in this game are pretty easy to beat. A lot of times the competitor actually
What did I tell you
slows
about
down.
breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Alright, which way do I go?
Ciri, cut it out.
Oops. I wanted to go down there. I don't remember if it was this way. And I recently learned that you can actually roll to prevent fall damage, which is pretty cool. So where am I supposed to go with this? I don't remember. Yeah, go down here. I took the long way around. Oh, yeah. The guy in the black leather, you meet up with him a little bit later.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
Hunting vampires.
I'm
Vampires in
very
this game
sorry,
are
Uncle Vesemir.
Young
really
blood
different.
craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
So we'll do all the basic training.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
I want to do some of the fundamentals.
Should work on the
so I
basics. Even skilled
can
masters
kinda
need to
brush
hone
up
the
on it.
fundamentals. And Ciri's barely a novice.
It's been a couple of months since I've done any actual playing of this game. But it was on a much older computer, and
Sword, Geralt.
what are we gonna do? First sword. Z to select a target.
Quick
Okay.
cut. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
And press Alt. Oh. Yeah, I usually do the roll instead of the dodge. Wait for him to attack, and then press... Oh, space.
Slow as a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again.
Yeah, I like the roll better.
I think I'm
Now,
training Ciri to
parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle?
What am I supposed to parry? I'm fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
Okay, parry... the counter-strike is something I never really got. So, wait for him to attack. Oh. You have to do it right when he, Usually I'm fighting, like, large
Now,
groups
young lady.
instead of
Bring the
just
day to a
one-on-one.
close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with...
Tab to access the menu. My most commonly used sign is Quen. But he wants me to use Ard. Hey. Okay, he wants me to use
Ciri,
Quen.
Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Okay.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Igni, alright.
See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt. Come on. Oh, come on. Tomfool.
Do like my
Enough.
rolls.
I'm too old for this shit.
Alright.
Stop showing off, Geralt.
be quick and painful.
Alright, what's it want us to do? Ard. Okay.
What the blazes are you doing? See that, Siri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Damn it. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
Wants me to open tab. A lot of times I like to use the mouse wheel instead.
Had enough?
So this one really only works on wraiths. Okay, stamina.
Tomfoolery! Enough! See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
Really? It makes it
Throw a
so
bomb.
people can't move?
Don't worry, Siri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Oh, wants us to use bombs. Alright,
Stop showing off.
stand in the spot indicated on the map. Alright. And aim one at the dummy.
This'll be quick and painful.
Stand in the spot indicated on the map.
Come on!
Oh, okay. So, aiming. Bomb aiming. Don't use bombs a lot either. Combat tutorials, space.
Fine. Enough.
Seizure
Continue
thrower.
training at will.
On to the rest of the story.
Whoa!
She knocked the helmet off the dummy.
Him, kid.
Don't really know much about the guy in red.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Something seems wrong with the volume. I wonder if I accidentally hit a button to mute it. I need to check my settings after this scene is over.
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
So this scene is kind of creepy. Just kinda.
What the?
Don't do it! Don't do it! And now it starts to snow.
Vesemir.
That ship looks really cool.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Okay. Yeah, this is like one big long cutscene right at the beginning. But when you're actually in the game, it also, I mean, the graphic quality is so good that it actually feels like you're in a cutscene.
You all right?
Almost.
Had a nightmare.
About?
None of your damn business.
Forever to explain.
Alright,
Gone
hopefully
some
we
way
get
off.
a
We've got
bastard
time.
option up here pretty soon. I'd rather not talk about it. Hell yeah.
Rather not talk about it.
Gotcha.
So, time to hit the road?
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
We're gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Yeah, let's
Stuffed
just...
unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
That is just amazing.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it.
I have to go through this fight first, and then I'm gonna,
Come on!
Come on. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. 4 of them. Come on. Don't like this Z. That's why I never really used it. Because in a group fight, it really gets you kind of messed up. Ah, get it. Okay, so now there's 5. Doing a lot better this time.
Of course. Armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Alright, so I'm going to stop the recording here for a second, check the time, all the other good stuff, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've got about 30 minutes on the recording, right about 30. So I'm going to...
Bird skull in black crystal.
Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and go up
do
to
I
the
think
next
this ends?
scene. There's a wagon ahead. Let's go ahead and read the sign here. Bandits calling themselves soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. Let's put my sword away, get on Roach.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
We'll go ahead and...
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
What
The
is up with
Northern Realm.
steering my horse?
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Yeah. So yeah, steering the horse is kind of a little glitchy right now. Alright, here's that scene I was talking about. And then I'll go ahead and end the episode here. That should be long enough. I'd like to keep them kind of shortish.
Help me!
But this is a first episode, so it'll run a little long. There's the wagon. Mmm, tasty. And that is a griffin. Ah. Gotcha. And he runs off with the his meal. It's a dine and dash.
Has it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. Come out.
Hiding under his wagon.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Normally I would say you don't own us a thing, and that's what I picked last time, but we're going for the bastard route, so I'm going to try with 2.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Wow, that's a meager purse?
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Why do you care?
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Oh, and he doesn't... Yeah, if you're nice to him, he'll be nice to you, but if you take the coins, then he don't tell you about the innkeeper. So that's an opportunity lost there. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly.
What is up with
In the forest or the mountains, sure. But
I think
here,
while you're talking to this
near
guy,
the
the
main
controls are
road.
just kind of
Maybe it's the war.
glitchy.
Corpses everywhere, the stench
So,
of blood, burned
yeah,
flesh.
we'll see you guys
Drives monsters crazy
next
sometimes.
episode.
Man,
Thanks for
too,
watching.
we need to watch
Have a good day.
ourselves.